Let's see if you can get through here. I used to have a light in here, but it burned out. Here, let me get this.
That can do
Willow,
it.
move. Here's my Willow, please. Pull back a little. Let me through.
I can switch this
I got a fan
over.
here. I don't want to break it. Here. Oh. Oh. There you go. Put it up there. So like there's a Barbie doll right in there. You just see the head. She will come back in. Yeah, there she comes. But see, like if you, I don't know if your camera lights up, but there's a girl in there. Right? Do you see her in there?
Oh yeah.
She's there.
That's
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, that's one of those tall ones. Anyway, she's in there. I've got about 5 of those things. But if you come over here, if you can see to get through this little space, I should have brought a flashlight. I don't think none of these lights work.
Well, this camera actually has
its own light.
Infrared.
Oh, okay.
So I can see everything.
But this is, now her leg fell off up here. But she's, yeah, just go slow and you should be fine. And there's, anyway, that's in it. That's going to be the plan. This is built-in bookcase and mirrors and stuff. There's a girl there. Right there, right here. Yard art at its best. But there's a underlying this is a plan. I'm thinking, if I can just pull it off.
Which would be?
I would like to, what I want to make is like a parlor with the mannequins and the Barbie dolls dressed, you know, and movable. I don't want them all like in a showcase, because it doesn't work too good. It's not very friendly, so I use them and just let them sit around. Now you're gonna have to wiggle your way back out.
It's okay.
We'll take this puppy out. Anyway, I have an idea that might work for you and might not. I don't know. And you might be able to make have a plan. But like these suitcases and stuff, there's Barbie dolls and all this stuff here.
Wow.
There's just tons of them. I've got hundreds. And we won't be able to do anything with hundreds of them today, but we could make a plan. But I'll show you what I have in mind. Keep going, Willow. Keep going. Be very careful on those stairs. I've got them so that they won't get banged up too bad, but you get slippery if you go sideways on them. And we can talk better in the house because it's a better. And I had a. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about in here. We're going through the front door. One of my favorites. That thing there sits out on the porch. She's one of those fake sculptures. She's beautiful. But it's very hard to find sculpture that has facial features that are not all damaged.
Right.
That's one of the problems is you get them and they, especially if they're mass produced, they're mushed.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to find really cool stuff. Come on. We're going this way. You don't have to worry about your shoes. Don't worry about it. This is my wife, Kathy. Peter Ray.
Hi.
So, as you can see, like right there. Now my wife knocked her over, so her chin is damaged, and I haven't figured out how to fix her yet. But back up, Willow, you little snoop.
Well, he's beginning to get that momentum. These people aren't finished yet, but thanks with the economy's getting better, that's reflecting the numbers. I think in the state.
Now I can fix that, but I don't. If you fix it too fast, what happens is you'll end up almost like a Bondo job, but she's actually got a beautiful face. And that's what I'm interested in, the older style that has the more character in the face. I don't dress them very good, but and
That comes later.
well, I want them actually semi-undressed. I'm not interested in packing them into. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I just bought a dress from Granny's today. But see this dress here. Move this. This is. Oh, you're just bugging me. I can make this work, and so I can get that for $5, and that'll look really.
Wow.
You're not eating that. That'll look cool if I can figure out a way to get the mannequin to stand right.
Yeah.
This will work, and it's a nice and it's a small size. It'll be perfect. Yes, I know. I get getting a reputation, so sometimes people call and say, "Hey, I know there's a mannequin up there in the corner."
And they know they know you at Granny's when you're looking through the.
Well, I volunteer up there, so everybody knows I'm
Right.
But this, I just went to the girls section today, and it was hanging on the wall, $5.25, and I said, I want that. And so I got, it's not perfect. Probably nobody would wear it today anyplace.
Yeah.
But for what I'm doing, this is just too nice. Everybody that's not interested, I had a guy at Granny's, he's been ragging me for months. He went to a junk store and bought me a Barbie. And he paid $2 for it or some such thing
Wow.
like that.
I was going to ask you. I did some research on the whole Barbie thing, and apparently it was like modeled on a German,
Yeah.
the Lily doll. Have you gotten a hold of any of those, or
This is this doll right there is the doll you're talking about. And this was the first one like in '59, and it has the black and white striped swimsuit on it. And this is probably a real one.
Smell right. It just doesn't fit right when you say I know how to run a business.
That's her, and her hair's been slightly damaged. She's got a little bit of green on her ear from condensation over time. I've only had her for a short time. Everybody wants to say that we're something. They're not worth anything. So,
Yeah.
so people get the wrong idea. And that's why I say for me, like this one's sitting in a soup bowl. That's her toy. This is sitting in a little creamer. That's fine with me. And she's probably dusty. This one's sitting in the Cadillac, upside down.
He targeted China. He targeted Wall Street. He said the fairness issue is about playing by the rules. And if there's increasing evidence that Mitt Romney doesn't play
And I dress very few of them. In my mind, I do as found. Anyway, that's my nightmare. Is how do you? So, but again, like you say, what do you do? Take them out and look at them? I do. I look at them once in a while. Have them up all the time. I always bring more in. The pile gets too big. I put some more away in a bag. That's how I do it. But I know, it's kind of like you know where your stuff is. So like I know where everything is. I might not know exactly where a particular exact model, but I know pretty much where everything is. So. And they don't take up much room, and they don't cost much to enjoy for the volume. Well, when you think about it. 1, 2, 3, the house. You could put them all in a, if you did it right, you could stuff them all in a 15 by 15 room. You'd be solid shelves, floor to ceiling, but you could get them all in.
put them on like those
And put them on
rotating,
like at the cleaners.
right?
There you go. Anyway. Yep.
Cool.
I'll show you that lens. I'll show
Okay.
you what I was talking about, and then I'm done.
All right.
I got to go to water aerobics tonight.
I'm going to shut this off.
I'll just show you this, just to prove I do have a Ken.
Wait a minute.
I do have a Ken. But I generally don't monkey with them too much. Not for any other reason except that I just don't do big feet. I just don't, you know, and they're all bigger like this when it's standing next to Barbie. So, I don't know what else is in there.